Hey you guys, what's up? This is the Anime Blaze coming to you with another video. Now, I don't think I've actually done too many of these, but in this video, in this particular video, I'm going to be doing, I guess you could say, somewhat of a review slash discussion of the movie that, well, pretty much that I've seen a lot of people have said that was pretty terrible. I thought it was pretty good. Today I'm going to be discussing Prometheus, the movie that came out, I guess, this year. Now, the movie pretty much starts out with, I guess you could say, some kind of alien life form. They didn't exactly say what. He tastes something, he drinks something, and then he falls off the cliff. He falls off of a cliff and dies, which then, we at the beginning we don't understand anything at all what's going on. I mean, at all. But um, yeah, so later on we're shown towards a spaceship called, I guess you could say, the Prometheus. Bringing light, putting us on equal footing. It's basically based off of the legends and myths and everything like that. So if you know anything about the Prometheus myth, then you can pretty much kind of relate this to this. Not really, but sort of. So yeah. Um, what else? Yeah, it involves a crew. At the beginning, they found they're on archaeological digs, I guess you could say, and they're pretty much noticing that a lot of these civilizations, like the Egyptians and Mesopotamia, and a lot of other places, pretty much have all involve. They all have at least one slab of rock or something like that that has the people, looking up at the stars or worshiping the stars or the planet, something along those lines. And um, from there, they're based off of this. They decide that, if mankind has always wondered where did we come from, all this other stuff, and so based off of this idea, they decided to take the Prometheus, that ship, and travel to this star system, who knows how many miles away from Earth, and to find out exactly who created them and all this stuff. And but like all sci-fi movies, you don't take it too seriously. Just based off of, I guess, what they say and everything like that, you just follow it. So yeah, that's what I did. I followed the movie's logic. Just kept going. I just wanted to see where this movie was going to head. So from there, they go to this planet that's pretty much looks deserted. There's the oxygen. There is no oxygen. Well, no, there's oxygen, but the atmosphere and the air surrounding them is not breathable. So they have to wear these suits all the time. And pretty much, from there they go into this cave, and they discover, they're looking for any kinds of signs or anything that could pretty much point them in the right direction and say, this is definitely what we're looking for, or, all this other stuff. Um, yeah, but they eventually find what they're looking for. On their way back to the ship, and they find a head, and the head is pretty much the first clue that they actually find, on this planet to actually lead them in the right direction. So yeah, and from there they head back to the ship. From there, everything just heads downhill. Everything gets weird. The main guy I want you guys to keep track of on this movie, if you ever go and see it or whenever it comes out on DVD and everything, the main thing I want you guys to focus on is the android or robot, as some people call him, David. Keep your eyes on this guy. He's not supposed to have emotions. He can't die, anything along those lines. But keep your eyes on David. Watch every move that he does. I mean, the movie pretty much focuses on a lot of aspects of him anyway, but just make sure you pay extra close attention. Now, on a side note, I'm just going to bring up another aspect of this. This movie is definitely not for the people who have, I guess, like an easy stomach. If you have a soft stomach, do not watch this movie at all, because there are like intense, weird, and gross scenes that are pretty much probably weird you out. I was there. But yeah, the movie definitely has a lot of gruesome scenes, a lot of creepy scenes going on. But that's what I like about it. It's a side, I guess you could say it's a side aspect of sci-fi movies that I always like. Aside from space travels, aliens, and discovering new things that they've probably never even seen before. I always like seeing them having some kind of creepy aspect to whatever's going on. Now, in case you guys did not know, this movie is also, I think they said it was a prequel to the Alien series, but they've distinguished it enough by you know giving it its own setting, its own pace of characters and everything like that, just to just to make sure that it's loosely connected to the Alien series, but it's kind of connected to it, but not fully connected to it. And you will, if you've ever seen any of the Alien series, like the movies or anything like that at all, and you watch this movie, this movie pretty much doesn't seem like any of that until the very end of the movie. I mean, the very end, like you'll see what I'm talking about if you see it. They don't. I mean, you think that. I mean, I know that they're trying to make it like seem a part of the movie, but that's the only part. Not even, I don't think, 5 minutes or anything. Maybe a couple of minutes of the movie is actually dedicated and points out that it actually is a part of the Alien series. But aside from that, I love it I mean, I gotta say, I've seen Avengers this year. A couple of other movies. Abe Lincoln, Brave, but this movie to me pretty much outdoes Avengers. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but I don't care. This movie definitely stood out in a lot of ways to me that superhero movies didn't exactly point out to me. But yeah, definitely check out Prometheus. It is one creepy movie. Definitely one of the, I guess, one of the best standalone movies based off of a series that I've seen. So yeah, check out Prometheus. Get it when it comes out. Everything like that. So yeah, with that being said, this is the Anime Blaze signing out, saying that Prometheus for the win. No doubt. Good movie. Alright, I'll see you guys later.